On that note, though, in terms of flexibility, I was just wondering if, in terms of body flexibility and sitting on the cajon, if you want to demonstrate, see that segue, guys? That was a very intuitive segue. If you wanted to demonstrate some cajon playing for us.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, so just a quick note. I'm sure everybody knows what a cajon is, but it's a box drum, and it comes from originally from Peru and Cuba. And this, of course, I already told you that. Sorry, I'm going to be moving and doing some of this. Um, this cajon specifically is my signature cajon that I designed with Latin Percussion. Does anybody know that brand? LP? Latin Percussion? It's fine. Okay. So, okay, Chris knows. I'm glad you run the whole thing, yeah. Okay, so I was playing cajon and I got hit up by somebody years ago, like 10 years ago. No, more than that. Who was like, "Hey, I want to make a signature cajon with you. I like the way you play. I want to make one specifically for you." And this was a tone cajon. It was a small builder in LA. And so I got to design my own cajon. And then when I started touring internationally, I was getting different kinds of eyes on me. And I got hit up by LP and they said, "We want to make you another cajon. And you could still play the other one that you have, but we want to make a Mona cajon for you." And I was like, boy, you know, like my eyes were popping out. So my initials are MT, Mona Tavakoli. So then the cajon is called the empty box.
That's genius, can I just say?
Okay. Thank you. Honestly, if it was just the name, I could retire. But so the cajon, I wanted to design this thing so when I'm playing my pop gigs, I could have a nice bass and I could have a nice snare. So I'm going to pull over here and I'm going to see if I can demo this thing for you. So I have 4 strings up here. So my bass sound, can you hear that okay? And the snare, bass, snare. And then what I realize is when I'm playing these like pop situations, I'm gonna need to be able to do more than just a kick and snare. So I found these things. Has anyone ever seen these before? Yes, Megan again. These are called gungarus, and they're from India. And dancers use these. And I made them my own. I customized them with some Velcro so that I could strap them on for the gig. And basically, I'm just going to show you a few things here on how I can sort of create like a drum setty vibe on just the cajon. Bass, snare. I can do hi-hat here, or I can also, this is a cajon brush, and I've customized it to have a metal thing here. So I can get a hi-hat sound here. And I've got a tambourine on my right foot to help me with that 2 and 4. So if it's like 1, okay. So you can see, like, in this case, I have a really minimal setup, but I can recreate drum set sounds, which was not what the cajon originally was, like a percussive instrument in Cuba and Peru, and then it went to Spain through Paco de Lucia and became a part of the flamenco scene, and that's how it came to me in the US. So I have snares in here, so I can get more snare sound. And I'm just doing single hand rolls. And if I want to create a tom sound, I figured out if I push my foot up and down the cajon, that I could bend the pitch of the wood, which has become really popular in the cajon world now. And actually, conga players sometimes do it with their elbows and with their thumbs to create that pitch in the surface. And so I can push my heel in and create a rolling sort of tom. Do you hear that? Is it coming through the Zoom?
It is coming through the Zoom.
Let's pump it up. Let's just pump it up, please. It's the evening. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I see you and I appreciate you. Thank you. And that also can create a nice hi-hat sound for you. And then same with these brushes, right? Or like, you ever get down with brushes on your snare drum? We can do a nice feel in 3. And what I'm doing there is I'm holding the sticks like they're double traditional. Does anybody use traditional grip when they're playing? Okay. Maybe.
They're like, yes, no, maybe so.
So what I do is I always use play match grip, always. But because now I'm sitting on the cajon ergonomically, it makes sense for me to go double traditional, which is not at all traditional, and create ergonomics for my posture. And if I bring my ring finger down, I can get a nice attack for the bass. And still, do you hear that too? This is just the brush. And then I'm hitting both. So it's the brush and my finger, so I can get a bass. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Then I can add a tambo. So what I'm showing you here, and I'm going to bring my cajon up now, is that the empty box is full of possibilities.